Welcome back. The joint meeting of the Syrian-Russian ministerial coordination committees on the return of the Syrian refugees began in Damascus this Tuesday. The main purpose of the meeting is to find solutions to the problems hindering the return of Syrians to their homeland. Our correspondent Hisham Wanus brings us more details.
The joint efforts of Syria and Russia contributed to the return of more than 2 million displaced Syrians, as was noted by the senior political, military and humanitarian officials from both countries at the opening session of the event. They vowed to continue the joint efforts to provide a favorable environment for the return of all Syrian refugees to their homeland. We are providing all the necessary conditions to ensure the return of refugees, which is why hundreds of thousands of refugees returned voluntarily. Also, more than 2 million internally displaced persons returned to their homes, and this is a joint effort we are carrying out with our Russian friends, and a priority effort carried out by the Syrian government under direct instructions of President Bashar al-Assad. Both Damascus and Moscow denounced that the return of refugees, in addition to the refusals of host countries, is a challenge to the Western blockade and the theft of Syria's natural resources by foreign occupation troops. Both sides are pushing for the implementation of joint projects in the fields of reconstruction, trade, economy, and the fight against extremism in order to overcome these difficulties. Western countries, especially the United States, understand that the policy of maximum pressure they exert on the Syrian government and the Syrian people is not yielding results, and that is why we believe it is necessary to stop this collective punishment of the Syrian people, and that is why I believe that they are currently reevaluating their position and their objectives, especially regarding humanitarian issues. The meeting will last 4 days, where in addition to delivery of humanitarian, educational and medical aid, Syrian and Russian agencies will address issues related to the press, housing, public works, local administration, electricity, higher education, agriculture, industry and health. Damascus spares no effort to ensure the safe and dignified return of Syrian refugees and displaced persons to their homes in the areas liberated from terrorism. In addition to the support of Russia and other friendly countries, Damascus calls for the support of the United Nations and other international organizations to achieve this goal.
Thank you, Hisham, for this report. And now we